Okay. Today we're going to just do a quick tutorial on how to get raw data into R to manipulate it. We've brought in CSV files before, but what if you don't have a CSV file? What if you just have numbers that you want to get in? There's a couple ways to do it. We're going to look at two of them, okay? Maybe three. So what we're talking about is, say we have a situation like this. You got, hey, here's a data set. We're not in R, and you want to bring those numbers in so you can do things like find the mean, median, or manipulate them, right? So there's a couple of things you can do. One of them is you can put them in directly, okay? So I'm gonna go over to R, I'm going to go up here to click Insert New Code Chunk R, so that my code is going to work. And I can just create the data set manually directly. And so I have to create a variable. So this over here is population. So I'm gonna say, make a new variable population. And then I'm going to say that variable gets, and then I'm going to say C parenthesis, because what I'm now going to say is I'm going to tell R, I am giving you a series of numbers, right? So now I can just put in my numbers. So I'm going to say 32014, comma 11461, comma 33698, and so on. And so I'm going to stop at that number right there, but I could put in the entirety of that, right? And then when I run that, now I have, if I run this, I have a population. You can see it over here. It's a set of 4 numbers. Then I can do things on that population. I can say, what is the mean of population? And I can go ahead and run that, and it will tell me that is the mean. I can run anything that I want on it, the mean, the standard deviation, variance, anything like that. So when you have a relatively short number of things, you can just create them on the fly as needed. But what if you have a bigger set and you want to import it? Well, then what I would suggest is the easiest way is to put your numbers into a CSV of your own. And again, there are 2 ways to do that. We're going to open up Excel, and then I can just start putting in my data again here, right? So if I go over here, I can manually enter it like I did before and say, this is my county, and this is my population. And then I can put in here if I want. If I care about the county, I can start writing that in there. If I don't care about it, just the numbers, I could just have this be a single. Then I can put in here 32014, 11461, and so on. Now, if I have the data over here like this, it just takes a while to type in. So what I would suggest is go over here and highlight all of your data, very careful to just get these 2 columns, and then right click or to click copy, or just do a Control C, and then come over here and right there, and I'm going to do Control. Oh, I have a comic still saved in my copy. I did not hit copy in there. So let's go ahead here and say Control. I'm going to go ahead and say copy that. And then over here, I'm going to right click here, and I'm just going to, I'm going to match the destination formatting just so I don't get any of the special formatting that was on that web page. And then here is all of my data. So I've got it into Excel, but here's the important part. I need to save it, and I need to save it as a CSV. So I'm just going to go up to File. I'm going to say Save, or Save As if we've already saved it as something. I need to find a place to save it. I'm just going to save it into my Documents folder. And then I'm going to call it my population. But then the important part is I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go up to CSV, comma delimited. There's a couple other CSVs like text, Macintosh, MS-DOS. Don't worry about those. Just say CSV, comma delimited, and then go ahead and say save. It'll ask you, are you sure you want to do it? And you say yes. Now you're done. Now I can minimize this, go back to R, and now I can bring that in the same way I did my other thing. So I'm going to go up to import data set. I'm going to say from text base. I'm going to go to documents because that's where I saved it. There it is, population, open. And it says, hey, this is what it's going to look like. Awesome, that's what I want to have. And it's going to call it population, which is fine by me. And so then I say import. If I'm only going to do one thing on it, I can just go ahead and leave it as is because it has come in as a data set. If I want to maybe deal with this later, as I've said before, here is that line of code down in the console that brought it in. So I can go ahead and go over to my RMD file that I'm working in and say, hey, make sure to bring in that population. And so now when I run that, it will bring in the population file that I just made. And now, just like before, I can access, that is a data set. So I can say, take the mean of population, because now that's my data set, $, and I had two columns in there, right? The county and the population. I want it of the population. There we go. And now I can just run that and it tells me the mean. So those are the main ways to, if you have raw data, to get it into a vector or into a data set that you can manipulate in R. Once it's in there, then you can do everything that we've talked about before. All right, that's all I've got for today. If you guys got any questions, always hit me up on messages. If not, I will see you guys in the next video.